What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Classic WoW video for Season of Discovery. Now let's talk about leveling in Phase 3, and I want to share with you guys one of my favorite and fastest ways to level right now in Phase 3, and as you can see I have gone from level 41 to basically 49. I am 1% away from 49, and it's taken me 4 hours. So level 41 to 49 in 4 hours. This also includes a little bit of AFK time and shifting people in and out of the group, so learning people the strategy. On average, you can go from level 40 to 50 in 4.5 hours by using this strategy. Now in this video, I want to share with you guys what we're doing, how we're doing it, the rotation, and a full reset as well, or a full lap basically. Now as you can see, we are inside the Nightmare portals. It has to do with using the brand new mechanic Nightmare Incursions that came out in Phase 3. Now, this method of leveling will get a little bit of a nerf next week, confirmed by Aggron on Twitter. How much of a nerf, we don't really know yet. Basically, what they're doing is they will be removing, it looks like they will be removing a little bit of the experience from picking up objects and focusing more on kill quests. And they will also be buffing the actual, what is it called again? The Discover's Delight buff that we currently have, which gives us 50%. It is going to give us 75% or more starting sometime next week. But they will also nerf the experience on some of these quests, so we'll see if this will still be the best way to level next week. TLDR, if you want to level from 40 to 50 in 4.5 hours this weekend, and probably Monday as well, it's going to be the best time to do so. So there is going to be a time limit to this, most likely, but here we go. Now for the thing itself, you just want to pick up missions from the NPC you just saw me pick them up at, and you'll be sharing them inside. Before I show you guys the entire run, I do want to say that this was a broken way to farm. Early on in Phase 3, you got so much gold by doing this, and the experience was the same. So you could level from 40 to 50 in about 5 hours once again, and make about 500 to 700 gold while doing so. Literally over 100 gold per hour doing quests. Now this has since then been nerfed, and I don't know how to feel about this. Like, I don't know how to feel about this. I've been seeing some comments on Twitter as well, and I've been seeing so many Reddit posts about this, because it got nerfed, and it should get nerfed, but it shouldn't be there in the first place. Like, what is Blizzard thinking? We have a buff giving us 300% more gold from quests, and we have 50% more experience as well. Then they make an incursion event where you can actually farm quests on repeat 24/7, as much as you want, while you're being in a group and you share the quest with each other. You have a repeatable questing place, and they gave you like between 1 and 2 gold each, multiplied 300%. It kind of just feels like, even though it got nerfed, which is good, anyone who didn't participate early, they definitely missed out, and they feel like they missed out. And it reinforces what a famous person has been saying: exploit early, exploit often, which I know Blizzard doesn't like. But when they add the things like this in, it literally pushes that mindset. Find broken things, find them fast, find them early, and use them. This was a broken thing as well. I personally didn't do this, by the way, because I was busy leveling my mage in Sulfarak, and I kind of actually regret that now, because doing this on my hunter, I get the exact same experience per hour from doing this as I did solo farming Sulfarak on my mage. Sometimes I even get better experience doing this. So any class can actually level either faster or as fast as a mage in Phase 3, which by itself sounds ridiculous. Now, if you also feel like you missed out on the gold aspect from these quests by not exploiting that early, don't worry. Check out my gold making guide for Classic WoW if you haven't yet, and I can pretty much tell you this: if you get the guide, you should not worry about gold at all, especially if you follow the advice in the guide itself. You join the Discord you get access to, and you check out the videos that you get early access to as well. Like, you get early access to gold farms, investments, profitable craft. Even right now, as I'm uploading this video, we have 6 or 7 videos in early access for phase 3. These are gold farms you can use right now, including some tricks that makes it really farmable on pretty much any ranged class, because you're using like a trick on the mobs themselves, so you can farm this without taking any damage and still farm the mobs. So we have a couple of really good farms coming up in the next couple of days that you can have access to right now and make a bunch of gold with. And I'm working on finding way more farms as well and give you access to those. Now when the farming period is over, I'm also going to be focusing on gold making through crafting and doing a bunch more things for gold making as well. So once again, if you feel like you missed out on the gold making aspects of the incursions and you still want to make gold, check out my Classic WoW gold making guide, and there's going to be a link down below in the video description or the pinned comment. Alternatively, check me out on Patreon as well. I'm going to be uploading one exclusive video on Patreon every single month. That means that there's one video that you will not be seeing anywhere else from me when it comes to gold making every month. It could be a gold farm, could be investments, could be crafting, just something good for gold making will be on Patreon every month. I'll also be sharing my TSM ledgers once I get those in place for phase 3 as well over on Patreon, so check it out. The link will be down below. With that being said, let's take a look at how to level incredibly fast. That was a long intro, by the way, but I wanted to talk about the incursions and get my thoughts out on this topic before showing you guys how I level as well. So it's kind of like a two-divided video. It's a video talking about the incursions, my feeling about them, the fact that they were so broken early, but they're still broken right now for leveling, and there's probably, and not just probably, confirmed a nerf coming. We just don't know exactly how the nerf will work, but it's coming next week. Alright, so while showing you guys the farm itself, here you can take a look at all the quests that I have, so you can see the quests you're focusing on, and how we're doing them, and in my quest log right there, so you can just go back and pause the video right there to take a look at the quest. But we're going to go through everything once again, so you can take a look at exactly what we're doing. I am going to speed this up though, because we're just going to be looting object anyway. Object number 1 though is going to be this Dream Touch Dragon Egg, so make sure to get that. And you also want to have the kill quest for the dragon. If you will have the kill quest, it's a little bit RNG, because the quests are very RNG, so you're not going to have the kill quests all the time. This right here is basically technically the perfect run, because we had all the looting quests, all the scout reports, and all the kill quests as well, but you will not have the perfect run every single time. Now after killing the dragon, you go to this kind of stealthed NPC on that bridge over there at the building. You get his scout report in Forest Song as well, and here you can see we already have 4 quests complete. Technically 3, we have the Dream Egg, we have Larcera, and we have the Scout Report. Those are the 3 quests you're focusing on in this exact place, and once again, these are elite quests, so if you're low level, this is 8,000 experience each quest, which means so far in this 2-minute run, we have gained 24,000 experience. After this, you will move down to the Shredder area, or I call it the Lumber Camp, and while moving to the Lumber Camp, try to pull any Trents, Treants, Trees, whatever, any of the tree NPCs or tree mobs you see, try to pull them, and you should also be looting the box that I just ran past. I just forgot about it this time, but I'm gonna go inside here and then go back up for the box. But you focus on the scout report inside here. There's going to be a stealth NPC right here. Talk to him, loot the report right there. That is another quest complete. Then you go upstairs. If you forgot like me, you go back up, you loot the box, and then you go to the shredder area. So we go up, we go to the right. I think we have the box. Yeah, we should have the box. So we go up to the box once again. This box has been bugged a couple of times, so if you can't click it, just move on. If it says this item is already being used and it keeps telling you that, just move on. Now after this, you go to the Shredder area, assuming you have the Shredder quest, which once again, this is basically the perfect run for us, so we do have the Shredder one. If the Shredder quest, or if the Shredder has just been killed and is being camped by the opposite faction, move on and come back here like we're doing right now. There's a bunch of horde here, so we just went there, we took a look, and we saw he had just been killed. There's a horde group waiting. We're moving on run and we go back to the shredder afterwards. So for now, we go back to the satyr area, we kill the satyr boss and some satyr mobs, and then we go all the way back. Now, once again, while you're moving from camp to camp, be on the lookout for Trent mobs 24/7. So Doompin in the back here, he pulled a Trent mob, so then we get one more mob of those as well. Assuming you have the kill quest, you need 10 Trents for that quest. You will probably not get that in one run, but that's like one extra quest every 2 to 3 runs usually. We usually kill about 3 to 4 Trents every single run, and you're focusing on, as you can see, we're focusing on 2 things. We're focusing on looting objects on the ground and scout reports. So you're basically looting objects, getting scout reports, and focusing on single boss kill quests. So Salius right here, for example, the Shredder himself, and also Larcera, the dragon at the start. You're focusing on single mob kill quests. Now, because we were so close on the final quest, as you can see, we're 13 out of 15, we decided to finish that one as well. When it comes to regular kill quests, we don't do those at all. But we kill mobs when we have to. So like, if we're waiting for a boss to spawn, if we're running from place to place, just use your downtime to kill mobs for mob kill quests, but don't actively go for them until you're almost done. So mobs, if you're melee, just keep pulling them in the downtime, pull them while you're moving, just kill mobs actively while doing something else. Never go for the kill quest, because you have to kill 30 mobs and it simply just takes way too much time. I would rather just loot 1 or 2 objects really fast, go out, hand in, go back in again. That's way better than actually doing kill quests, unless you're already really close. So mob kills you only do, and I'm gonna keep reinforcing this, you only do them while doing something else. Use your active downtime, kill them while moving, just never stop just to do a regular kill quest, unless, once again, it's a boss kill quest. Boss kill quests are good, 30 mobs are bad. Now, after this, we are just going to stand here for a little bit. We try to get out of combat, and there was a lot of PvP going on. Sometimes there is PvP going on, not really usually. Now, after this, we decided to go back, kill some more Trents, and also get back to the Shredder. We have to get back to the Shredder one more time, and I also think, once again, this was the perfect run, but I forgot to loot 2 objects, so I had to go back and loot one more thing, because I was focusing so much on healing my teammates and also killing mobs, that I forgot to loot the Sataner report that I'm going to show you after we kill the Shredder. So I'm going back one more time to the Satyr area, because there is one report to grab in that place as well. Now, once again, while moving to the Shredder area, focus on looting or pulling as many Trents as possible. There's a lot of Trents in this area, but they're also being killed by literally every single group. So if you have a Boomkin, a Druid, those are really good for tags. Just tag the Trents and bring them to the Shredder. As you can see, we have a bunch of Alliance players here right now, and what I want to tell you is the bosses, they are faction tagged, which means that if a different group from your faction tags the boss, that's good. You can help them, and you can also get a tag. They're basically faction tag. So if Alliance has a tag, anyone on the Alliance side can get this, and if they're Horde tagged, anyone on the Horde side can get this. Now, what this might tell you by watching this video is that I'm in a 5-man group, but you technically don't have to be. All we're doing is looting objects, talking to NPCs, and killing bosses, and the bosses are once again faction tagged. That being said, this is heavily soloable, by the way. If you hate being in groups, you just want to play solo, you can. There's nothing stopping you. But the good thing about being in a group is the first part of this entire run, sharing quests. And if you're solo, the chances of having all the good quests is very low. But when you're 5 people, you quintuple those chances, and you'll have 4 times as many quests, instead of just having, let's just say, everyone picks up 10 quests. If it's only you, that is 10 quests, plus you can have some duplicates, but if you have a full man group, that is 50 envelopes. That gives you 50 chances at getting the good quests. So, way better to be in a group with a sharing aspect, but once the quests are shared, you're basically just running around in a group doing solo things. You're talking to NPCs, picking up objects, and killing a boss. And every now and then, when you can, you kill some odd mobs as well, like the Trents and regular mobs. Now after this, and after we kill the Trent on the way back, you're basically done with the entire run. Now once again, I did forget to pick up one of the Sataner reports, so I'm going to go back up and pick that one up as well. But other than that, this is basically one entire run done right here. So I'm just going to show you guys me going up and picking up that report as well, to show you exactly where it is. The thing about these quests is that Questy at the moment will not tell you where to go. It's a brand new event in phase 3, and it takes time for them to put this into the add-on, right? There could be an update today, could be tomorrow, I simply don't know, but as of me making this video, you have to know where the quests are yourself. So me showing you where the objects are, where the NPCs are, and just showing you the route itself might be useful to someone who's brand new to the Incursed event. Now, here you can see my entire quest log. We have about almost 10 quests complete. And we're going to go right now and hand them all in as well, so we're on our way back out, and I just want to show you guys how insane this is when it comes to experience. So far, this lap right here has taken us about 10 or 12 minutes, I want to say. Like, we can just go back and take a look, but it's about 10 to 12 minutes. So we're going back out now, and we're going to be handing in all these quests. Now, one more thing that I want to say real quick is the escort quests. The escort quests, you can get completed without having to do them. You just stand on the ramp. So the ramp I'm moving to right now, stand at the bottom of the ramp. What we usually do here is either we stand AFK right here after the run, but what we usually do is go back out, deliver all the quests, and then we meet back up inside. We meet back up inside, and we share the quests right here. So we all stand together, share the quest in this place, and that way we get 1, 2, and sometimes all 3 escort quests completed just by default. So once you've picked up all the quests, you meet back up inside and you stand right here, and you share all the quests with the entire group. Now, as I'm sharing the quest and being shared the quest too, you're gonna be able to see me do the escort quests without doing the escort quest. This is like so broken how this works, but you can literally start your run by having 3 quests complete, and if you get all 3, that is once again literally 24,000 experience right here. So here we have 2 groups coming in, and you can see we got 2 rescue quests done right there while sharing the quest to the entire group. So here you will be able to see exactly how much experience we get from a average run. This was me handing in quests once again in an average run, where we handed in about 8 quests, I think, but on average we're getting 8 quests. Sometimes you get 6, which is absolutely crappy, sometimes you get 10, and sometimes you get 11. The most I've gotten is like 11 quests. Now when it comes to experience per hour here, once again, a average run is 8 quests. 8 quests multiplied by 8,000 experience is 64,000 experience. One run should take you 12 minutes. Now you do also run out, you do also share quests and stuff like that, so we're able to do between 3 and 4 runs every minute. That means you're getting between 180,000 to 240,000 experience per hour. Now, based on those numbers, I can also tell you this: I was farming this once again last night on my hunter from level 41 to level 50. I also did my priest from level 40 to 44, and we were using like an experience per hour tracker live on stream, and we have all the numbers but to back this up. I was sitting average at 230k, 230,000 experience per hour on both my characters. That was like my average experience per hour. Sometimes it dipped down, sometimes it dipped up. I peaked at 350, so you can get all the way up to 350, and this is once again in an average group of people just having fun playing the game together, and we were picking up new people all the time that we had to explain things to, and yeah, just like a regular pug basically when it came to Nightmare Incursions. So having a dedicated guild group or something like that, you could get way more, but I think most people following this strategy should be able to get about 200k plus experience per hour. Either way, that's the video, a 19-minute, hopefully somewhat detailed video on the nightmare incursions and my preferred strategy to level up incredibly fast using the nightmare incursions. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Let me know how much you've been leveling so far in phase 3 in the comments as well. Let me know how many level 50s you have. I'm up to the 3 level 50s. Almost 4. Well, not really almost, I'm level 44. So 3 level 50s and 1 level 44. The thing is, I'm not even going to get that level 44 to level 50. I'm gonna focus on other characters. Either way, that's the video for me. I'm gonna be live on Twitch all day. If you wanna come by, say hello, then once again, it's twitch.tv/SolheimYT, or the link is gonna be down below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a sub as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.